this video, I'll compare Wise versus Xoom. We'll be comparing both companies in terms of who has lower fees, which brand offers better exchange rates, which brand covers more locations, who has faster transfer times, and which brand offers better ease of use, accessibility, and security. So by the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding which brand is best for your needs. The main difference between Wise and Xoom is that Wise's fees are made up of a small percentage of the transfer amount, while Xoom is charging a set fee and is adding a markup on the exchange rate for your transfer. Both of these money transfer providers are extremely well respected and secure services for sending your money internationally. However, when it comes to fees, Wise is unmatched. The company's transparent fee structure and commitment to providing transfer at the mid-market rate leaves Xoom's fees and exchange rate markup looking unfavorable in every comparison. That being said, if you are sending to a less popular destination, or if the option for your recipient to receive your money in cash is a high priority for you, Xoom alone offers cash payouts and provides transfers to over 100 more destinations than Wise. Which brand has lower fees? Wise is extremely upfront about its commitment to transparency when it comes to the cost of international money transfers. Where you will incur charges is through Wise's fee structure. Their fees are determined by the amount you're sending. The larger your transaction, the higher the fee. Your payment method, where you're sending the money from. Fees may increase if you're sending money from other countries. The company's fees are made up of a small percentage of the transfer amount, hence higher fees for larger transfers, plus a small fixed fee which can vary depending on whether you opt for a fast or a low-cost transfer, as well as the variables above. As an example, if you were sending £1,000 to the United States as a low-cost transfer, you would incur a fee of £4.25, which can be broken down into a fixed fee of 0.75 plus a 0.35% variable fee of the £3.49. Sending the same amount to India would have a fee of £4.77, while sending to Kenya would have a fee of £9.58. Xoom, on the other hand, follows a fee structure similar to many other money transfer providers by charging a set fee as well as adding a markup on the exchange rate for your transfer. The exact amount will vary depending on the transaction type, your payment method and the currency you will pay, the amount of the transaction, which country the transaction is going to, which currency you select for your recipient to receive. Using the same example, sending £1,000 to the United States will incur a fee of £1.99. Sending the same amount to India would have no fee, while sending to Kenya would have a fee of £2.99. And the winner is Xoom. If we were to judge Wise versus Xoom purely based on their fees, you could certainly argue that Xoom has better rates. However, it's imperative to keep in mind that while Wise has no markups on the exchange rate, their fee is all you pay. Xoom does add a markup on the exchange rate on top of their fees. Which brand offers better exchange rates? One of the biggest selling points of Wise as a transfer service is that they offer international transfers at the mid-market rate. That is, the exchange rate you would see if you were to look it up on Google on any given day. Often, you will not find a more favorable exchange rate from another provider or from your bank, who often add a markup between 4 to 5% on top of the mid-market rate. Xoom, on the other hand, does add a margin onto the mid-market rate. There is no clear formula for these margins, and they do vary depending on what currency you're converting your transfer to. As a rule, however, Xoom tends to add a markup between 1 to 3% on top of the mid-market exchange rate. And the winner is Wise. Between Wise versus Xoom, Wise excel when it comes to fees. Their transparent policy to always offer transfers at the mid-market rate makes them a much more cost-effective choice compared to providers like Xoom, who have fees and more complex exchange rate markups that aren't clear. Which brand covers more locations? Wise currently supports transfers to 59 countries. They also have a wish page in which users can vote for a currency they would like to transfer money to if it's not currently supported. Xoom boasts a large list of places you can send money, currently supporting transfers to 159 countries. And the winner is Xoom. When comparing Xoom and Wise, Xoom covers far more currency corridors than Wise, facilitating transfers to 100 more countries. If you're looking to send money to a less well-known destination, Xoom is more likely to be able to fulfill your transfer needs. Which provider has faster transfer times? Wise provides the option for fast transfers and low-cost transfers, clearly indicating that for a fast transfer time, you'll pay higher fees. For a fast transfer, you can expect your transfers to be received by your recipient on the same day. For other transfers, the provider says that it should take no more than 2 business days for your transfer to be processed to the recipient's bank account. Xoom says that most of their money transfers are available for your recipient within minutes, while others can take up to a few days. Again, this can all vary depending on the country you're sending to, your payment method, bank account will typically be slower than a credit card, and your delivery method. Cash pickups can often be available in minutes, for example. And the winner is Xoom. The fastest method to transfer your money will vary depending on a number of the factors listed above, but overall, Xoom does seem to offer faster transfer times than Wise. Payment options and payouts. The payment methods accepted at Wise include credit or debit cards, online bank transfers, Apple and Google Pay, Poly, and direct bank debits. For payouts, the most frequently used option is bank transfers. It should be noted that Wise does not accept cash or check payments for any currency. The 4 main options you can use to pay for your transfers with Xoom are credit or debit card, bank account, or your PayPal balance. The payout options vary depending on where you're sending your funds to, but options include cash delivery, bank deposits, or airtime top-ups. And the winner is Xoom. Comparing Wise versus Xoom, paying for your transfer is easy and convenient with both providers. But where Xoom just has the edge is by offering cash pickups as a payout option. If paying your recipient in cash is a priority for you over having the money deposited in their bank account, for example, only Xoom offers this service out of the 2. What do users have to say about each brand? Wise has over 189,000 reviews on Trustpilot with an average score of 4.4, awarded an excellent score on the website. Overwhelmingly positive reviews emphasize the platform's ease of use, faster transfers, and affordability. In terms of negative reviews, a fairly frequent concern that crops up is the lack of personable customer service. The company has a big digital presence with a useful help center, but that focus does make it difficult to find real-time support from a customer service agent if you are facing difficulties. Xoom has over 22,000 reviews on Trustpilot with an average score of 2.7. Frequent comments in the positive reviews include quick transfer times, easy to use website, and the ability to track the progress of transfers. Out of the more negative reviews, many users express frustrations at delayed transfer times due to Xoom's verification process, which requires a valid form of ID such as a passport or driver's license, as well as a utility bill or proof of address or bank statement if you're sending larger amounts. And the winner is Wise. Wise is an extremely popular money transfer service with over 8 million users worldwide, and as such, it has thousands of excellent reviews to verify their accessibility, low rates, and faster transfer times. When we compare Wise versus Xoom, both providers have all-round positive reviews, but the sheer number of happy customers Wise boasts put them a step ahead in this aspect. Which brand offers better ease of use, accessibility, and security? The Wise website and app are extremely easy to use. Indeed, this is one aspect that is frequently commended on user reviews. In terms of customer support, the platform does provide assistance via live chat, email, and phone, although some users find these options difficult to access on the platform. In addition, the provider supports 12 languages on its website, including English, Spanish, German, Portuguese, Romanian, Japanese, Polish, Russian, Italian, Hungarian, French, and Turkish. In terms of security, the company has a 2-factor authentication system that sends the user a code to verify a transaction before proceeding. Wise won't always require additional documents from you to verify your account, but in the cases where they do, for example, if you're sending larger sums, you may be asked for a photo ID, proof of address, or a photo of you holding your ID. Xoom has a user-friendly website and free app available on both iOS and Android for quick and convenient banking. The company receives good reviews for their excellent customer service with options to email or call for customer service support, as well as useful help center to address any questions you might have. The website supports 12 languages on their website, including English, German, Spanish, French, Hungarian, Italian, Dutch, Portuguese, Polish, Vietnamese, Korean, and Chinese. As well as the provider's verification process mentioned in the previous section, the company boasts excellent online security and privacy protection. The company uses 128-bit data security encryption to keep any information sent between your web browser and their website secure, and use both SMS notifications and a two-factor authentication to keep your money secure when arranging international transfers. And the winner is Xoom. Between Xoom versus Wise, both have excellent security and accessibility, and are reputable, well-known brands that you can trust to keep your money secure when transferring funds with them. Additional features that you might be interested in. Additional features Wise offers include multi-currency account. This account supports 50 plus currencies and gives you your own debit MasterCard. Essentially, having a multi-currency account means that you can get paid in a currency as if you were using a local bank account to avoid unfair exchange rates. The card is specifically marketed towards travelers, expats, and freelancers. An interesting feature of Xoom that sets it apart from Wise is the payment option provided. Rather than simply sending money to another account, you can also transfer money to reload phones and pay bills. You just need the name of the utility company and your recipient's name and account number as it appears on their bill. By the way, if you would like to open a Wise bank account, make sure to use my link down in the description. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe.